Hi everyone, Kelly McGuire from McGuire Hypnosis and Counseling. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping that you are doing well. Doing a quick video to check in on everyone, see what's going on out there. And I wanted to share something with you today, something that I think may really support you in the next little while, something that you can actually use anytime going forward. This may be a little tool that you have in your back pocket. You can use anytime, anywhere for years to come. It's a little stress relieving, stress and tension relieving tool. It's a hypnotic tool that I want to share with you, although it's not going to be hypnosis itself. No one is going to go into spontaneous hypnosis with this video today, but it is using some of the ideas and experiences of hypnosis, the subconscious, metaphors, and unconscious release. So I want to talk with you first about what kind of stress I'm talking about. Very often our mind will encounter stress, and our mind says we want to remember this stress so that we can have a little extra energy to figure out what to do if something comes in our path, or if we come across this thing again, or until we get through it. We want to remember what's going on to keep us on our toes. So our mind will often store little reminders, almost like post-it notes, throughout our body. This unfortunately gives us something kind of nagging and uncomfortable. We often can feel tight muscles, tension, soreness, maybe even headaches, this kind of thing. This is very often the mind putting little reminders or post-it notes all around our body to make sure that we remember to stay stressed for the purpose of finding a solution so that we can either fix whatever's happening or prevent it in the future. Now, this is a great concept, I suppose, but feeling tense and tight isn't always a wonderful feeling. So if we know that that's what the body and the mind are trying to do for us, we can receive the message and then let go of that reminder. We can release the post-it note. But the trick is to know that that's what the body might be doing there. So what we're going to do in a few moments is we're going to check in and find any parts of ourselves, pieces, parts, and layers where we might have some discomfort, some tension, some tightness that may possibly be holding the information or little reminders that, maybe we've had stress recently, or there's something that, our mind wants us to remember how to solve in the coming days. Now, in order to do this, it's important to know if a post-it note is trying to tell us something or remind us of something in particular. It's good to make note of that and say, okay, I will either think of that and find some possible solutions, or I will remember to think about how to avoid that in the future, so learning from our past. And then we can release that post-it note knowing that its purpose, its intention was served, which was really just to remind us to think about the tension or the stress in order to solve it, to have some kind of solution. So knowing that that is part of the deal that we're going to make with the body, let's turn into the body, turn your attention into your body. You can do this with your eyes closed or your eyes open. It really is up to you. Just whatever is most comfortable for you as you turn your attention inside and do a quick scan, maybe from top to bottom within. Look for any tension or tightness, something uncomfortable, something not quite right. And once you've done that scan, finding any tension, tightness, discomfort in any layer or level, pick one of those places and go even deeper. Go within that part of you now. Again, this is not hypnosis itself. We're just turning inward to scan our body, finding that tension and tightness that we are already aware of. We're just becoming a little more focused on it. So focus on that tension, that tightness within. and allow yourself to open up to any message that this muscle, this piece, this part may have for you. The message may come in the form of a thought. Perhaps remember about this stressful thing coming up, or remember how to avoid this in the future. It may come up as a feeling. The message may be an image. The message could be just a color. The message could be just another sensation, or any combination of all of those things. Take a moment to just be open to receive any message that this discomfort feeling has for you, and know that it's okay if no message comes. Sometimes the message is just, notice me, I'm here. Yeah, just take that moment, be open to whatever message that piece and part has for you. Take note of it, acknowledge it, and knowing that the intention of these feelings inside the body are to give us a reminder often, a message often, then its purpose has been served. And it is time for that post-it note to be released. So imagine just at the top of your head, there's a beautiful vacuum. And this vacuum very gently and softly pulls that tension or tightness or discomfort right up and out. Softly and gently, feels wonderful, pulling this tension or tightness right out the top of your head. And let yourself feel that happening, feel the release, feel the relief. Knowing the message was seen, heard, acknowledged. And now imagine that over here there's a light, and the light is a beautiful, bright, warm, inviting light, and it shines down into that space, into that very space, and brings soothing, soft healing. Healing that place, soothing that layer, that level within you. And feel yourself becoming more relaxed, feeling more free. And you can repeat this for every piece and part within you that feels tense and tight, uncomfortable. You can repeat that anytime. You can do it several times in a row. You can do it several times during a day. And anytime you go within, receive that message, acknowledge that it's there, and then release it when the message has been delivered. Bring in that healing light to heal and soothe and soften that area. You just may find that you can give yourself relief from that physical discomfort, from that stress. And you can go about solving an issue if there is an issue to solve. You can go about avoiding any issue in the future that may be avoided. And then you can get busy about relaxing, feeling peaceful, feeling good, feeling wonderful, feeling aligned, feeling balanced, and basically feeling better perhaps than you ever imagined possible. I hope that this serves you well. Feel free to use this technique anytime, anywhere. If you have any questions, you can always contact me here. You can email me at kellymaguire@maguirehypnosis.com. And I hope you have an absolutely hypnotically wonderful day.